Hello, Reject Nation. I can only do that because I only got 2 hours of sleep. I was so excited.
What's your favorite scary movie?
It is, yeah. It's easier to do when you don't sleep. So excited for the Scream trailer, man. Scream is my favorite horror movie of all time. Growing up, this is true. I actually had a laser disc, copied it onto a VHS. I would watch it every Sunday after Sunday Mass.
Yeah.
I would go get Pizza Guy, which is near where John lives, and then go home, watch me some Scream. Saw it countless times when I was like 6 years old, and it's remained my favorite horror movie since. So you best bet I'm excited for this, man. Anytime you mention Scream, and I really think these directors are up for the task to take over the helm of Scream after the passing of Wes Craven. I think they did an amazing job with Ready or Not. Yeah, let's see what's in store. I don't think that's Amber.
This isn't funny, Amber.
Would you like to play a game, Tara?
Jigsaw.
Doors unlocked. All doors locked. Doors unlocked.
Don't show us the whole opening. Whoa! Yo, he's back.
Yeah, he's back.
Sidney.
It's happening. 3 attacks so far. Do you have a gun?
I'm Sidney Prescott. Of course I have.
Of course she's got a gun, yeah.
Something about this one just feels different.
Samantha, I know who you are.
I've been through this a lot.
She still looks great, man.
This is your
Yeah.
life now, which means that whoever this is gonna keep coming for you. You ready for this?
Aw, dude in a wheelchair.
To surviving.
Jack Quaid.
Attacks were all on people related to the original killers.
Whatever his link is to our past, it's pulled us all back here.
Yeah.
And I won't sleep until he's in the ground.
Damn, look at all that, man.
Hello, Sidney.
Yo! Was that the... Is that the original house, or am I just tripping right now?
Could be. I wouldn't put it past him to go back there after all this time.
Is that the original? It looked like the original
Looks like
house,
the
doesn't it?
original house.
The staircase and everything?
Yeah.
I don't know, I might just be tripping balls.
It could be, but I also just wouldn't put it past him.
Alright, there's one way to find out. I was skimming this footage online of this original Scream movie. We went through the whole Scream movie. It could be I don't know. It's like the staircase, and it's been many years, so it could just be updated.
Well,
but
yeah.
It looks like it could be the same house.
It looks like that kind of house for sure. And
Yeah.
I mean, especially going back, I bet they want to evoke as much of the original sets and whatnot as they can to get you
Yes.
nostalgic.
You know, Dewey especially, though, seems like he's really grown up as a character. I mean, you'd expect him to. And I don't remember Scream 4 as well as I oughta. Here especially, you know, he seems like he's not as like the affable, goofy Dewey
Yeah.
that we remember him to be. And in fact, I was like, I took him quite serious here. What I'm getting at is he seems like quite a badass.
Yeah, not as much of a wet blanket.
Yeah, exactly. And even Sidney especially too, like by this point, they've had to encounter this so often. They're just so much more ready for the job whenever this comes around. But I'm loving the way the direction of this is appearing, at least, and like the way everything's being framed and the way they're dealing with like cool camera angles and whatnot. I'm really looking forward to it. It feels like very classic Scream to me. You know, I guess what's missing for me from this this particular trailer, what are they doing that's brand new with it? Because right now it feels very familiar. I have so much faith that they can bring something fresh to this because I really enjoyed the last movie they did, and this took a long time to get off the ground.
Yeah.
And it even took Neve Campbell some convincing. From my understanding, they had to they wrote her a letter, and there was a real talk that they wanted to have with her. Hey, Scream was the movie that influenced us the most into getting into horror, so we really have some ideas for this. And it was one of those productions where they kept so much of it secret to a lot of the cast members for such a long time, even while filming. Not even the person who ends up being the killer knew he was the killer until they saw the movie.
Hey, that's a perfect way to build
Sure,
this.
no.
I wouldn't put it.
How amazing would that be? I'm the killer.
Well, you know, they love to throw red herrings out for most every character, especially the further you get into the Scream franchise. So in a way, I could maybe see that working out. Although, you know, for your crucial scenes, I think it would be pretty hard to keep that under wraps. But yeah, I agree. This has all the things I think you would want. It's, I like the look of more grizzled Dewey. Maybe he's going to be a bit more of a seasoned cop at this point, because even in part 4, he was a bit of a womp character. Neve Campbell coming back and filling, I feel like that's the new thing we're doing, is all the final girls are coming back as just like hardened badasses. Yeah. It's a perfect take for this franchise, I think especially it suits it. And yeah, I'm just waiting for what is going to set this one apart in a meta context, what's going to suit it so well for our time and place today. And having finally seen Ready or Not, as well as being pretty wowed by Radio Silence's VHS segment and a couple other things they've done, like I am really confident that they can deliver the punch. And my favorite part of this trailer was just their cinematography and mood. Like it looked really kind of menacing in a way that befits Scream, but also looks like it's augmented for the now. It looks like a bit more visceral and punchy just in terms of how it's going to portray its visual style.
Knowing their style, I would presume it's probably going to land that way. I think, though, what I really love about this trailer in particular, because I remember the feelings I had when the Scream 4 trailer debuted, and that was, you know, obviously after Scream 3, which was, like, to me, at least, the weakest of the original trilogy. To get this trailer, it's just pure horror. Yeah. You know, and it's not trying to do the meta commentary. Guys, and they're not going like doubling down and
look how
like,
smart we are.
We're a reboot. Look at us now. Look how we're doing it. They didn't focus on that. It wasn't the general vibe here and trying to be winking at the audience throughout. They just made this feel more like the first Scream movie, especially in its just advertising of just a straightforward whodunit, capitalizing on the fear and the horror and the tension, while you got like a little bit of humor there just with the return of like, you know, Gale and Sidney sharing the screen together again. But it's nice even seeing like how their bond has really tightened up too.
Whoa, slowing this down. They have this shot here. Better not be killing my boy Dewey. Or knowing Dewey, he probably just got stabbed and injured and he's still alive.
What I love is that Ghostface is back. So someone's obviously posing as Ghostface. There's a new target. They're all returning just because they have to.
They have to take this guy down.
This is their trauma. This is what they have to face. Yeah. And it's not like I have a book coming out or anything like that. Like, or maybe it is, but
another book.
At least in this trailer, it's just they're doing this because this is probably the thing that has never ever left their mind and they got to live with daily. So I get the impression that it'll also be character driven simultaneously with it, especially on the Dewey side. Like Dewey was the one who stood out the most to me because he just looked like he's just down on his luck and not having a good time. He doesn't look like he's a Gale
living in a trailer.
Yeah. It's like you just think this guy would finally be retired with Gale, but it doesn't look like it.
Yeah. When it looks like you've got like a bunch of your returning cast and the whole bunch of young people, including like Dylan Minnette, who's been in half the recent horror movies. So I feel like you also have some. That's where your maybe meta casting will come in, and then you'll have the body count piling up on the younger characters, and then all of our legacy characters will find a way to eke out of this one again.
And the opening is this opening of the trailer is presumably the opening scene, which is, you know, very traditional Scream as well.
Yeah, but I like the you know, updating with the whole like smart house thing. Like that seemed like at least a hint as to how this could be unique to now.
All right, guys. Well, what did you think about the Scream trailer? Leave your thoughts down below. I, for one, am very much looking forward to this. I have a lot of faith in who's involved in it. And I know Kevin Williamson, the original screenwriter, is producing it, but they got 2 new screenwriters for this as well. Scream writers. Okay. All right, guys. Leave your thoughts down below, and hey, we'll catch you guys soon.